Hi everyone, this is Kathy with Legacy Paper Arts. Hope everybody is doing well today. I am going to show a little flip card. Kind of a fun fold, but very simple. So this is actually a 5.5 by 5.5 size card, so basically a 6 by 6. And what's really fun is you can add lots of different papers and lots of different images to it. So isn't that kind of fun? I just did this very simply with a sentiment, a couple images. These images are from Pink and Main's new, I think it's Christmas cookies set. But that's what I'm gonna show you today. I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller so it will fit in a 5.5 by 5.5 envelope. But I wanted to show you that first. So the first thing you need is just probably a 12 by 12 cardstock. This I've cut to 10 by 10, and then I've scored it in the middle and on the side here at 5. So each of the panels are 5 inches. And what I'm going to do is, you can cut one of the panels out on your, on a trimmer, but because we're kind of right here on the video, I'm just going to do it with my scissors. So I may need to trim this in the end because I'm not exactly the greatest cutter. But I'm just going to cut this out without snipping it too much and put that on the side. And so you'll see that this is the way it'll fold. And of course you can have it fold any way you want. And I am over just a little bit on that middle piece because my cutting isn't exact. So I'm just going to trim this up real quick so it's even. Maybe. There we go. Okay. So since this is the front, I'm going to go ahead and put the paper that I wanted on front. I am using papers that are in Divinity Designs Rustic Christmas Slimline pack. But of course you can obviously use any of your favorite papers. Just, pick 3 coordinating papers. And I'm going to put that right on front there. And this is trimmed, just a little bit smaller. So I've got a little bit of a border around it. Now what I'm going to do, and I'm going to kind of leave you here for a second. I'm going to go ahead and use a circle die. And I'm just going to cut a hole right in the center there. Use some tape here. So give me a second and I will be right back. In the meantime, I'll go ahead and put this other card here so you can take a look at it. So you got something to look at. I hope everyone has been maybe starting on your holiday cards and gifts. This is always such a great time of year because there's so many things to make things for. Okay, intermission is over. We're back to our card. And so there I've taken that die and made my cut. Okay. And I'll put that on the side because I'm sure I can use these for a background at another time. So since this is going to be what's going to show through, I wanted to use, this paper. Hang on, I'm just looking for it here. Yes, I wanted to use this paper to show through. do that. Actually, you know what? As I'm doing this, yeah, I guess this is okay. I was going to choose a different one because sometimes when you're working, you change your mind and it's okay. Okay, so that'll be like that. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to put a very simple sentiment right in the center. That's all I wanted for this. I thought this paper was pretty decorative, and I want this kind of the surprise to be when people open it. So let's just pop this up. And let's see here. Oh, you know what? I'm telling you, I'm sitting here and I'm going, oh, maybe I should do this. Maybe I should do this, even though I've planned this out. But it might be fun. I've got one of these little houses. I think that would be good. So the set that I'm going to show you as far as the images, they all come from Reverse Confetti's Holiday Gnomes. And it's an adorable set. This is one of the houses. So I think this might look cute. There we go. Okay, so that's the front of my card. Now I'm going to open it up. And I think I'm going to just put a pattern down here. And I love Christmas paper, don't you? Put a pattern down there. And I think you can put a pattern up here too. Excuse me. I think I'm just going to leave it for right now, because I've got these really cute little images. And I think I just want to have those stand out with that little guy. And then I'll put this other little lady, the little gnome, down at the bottom. I guess I could put one over here too. I mean, you can just, I usually like to cut out some of my images and then just play around with them. So, but I kind of like her having a couple of trees around her. So that's going to be my inside. So as you can see, this is a terrific little card base. You can do anything you want with it. You can do any kind of images or designs or themes. I mean, it's a card base. So the possibilities are endless. Okay. And I'm not popping these up inside because I don't want it to get too bulky. Here, I can turn this around so you can see it a little bit better. I keep forgetting the way I have to set up my camera. It has to, I just said I wasn't going to pop those up. The way I have to set up my camera, I have to do it kind of backwards. So let's put this little guy here. And you can add more sentiments. Die cut words would be really fun. You can do all kinds of sentiments in here. I just wanted to give you a kind of a quick preview of the card so you can make it your own. There. I'll put this here. I'll just put a little Hildy here on top. Kind of like that. And there you have it. That didn't take us any time. I think it probably took me longer to cut things out than it did to show you and put it together. So very, very simple. Like I said, you take 10 by 10 piece of cardstock and score it at 5 lengthways and widthways, and just fold it up so you can see where your window is going to be. And you can obviously cut this out in a square, a circle, whatever you'd like. I know that there are some dies that we have that have like scallops and things like that, so you can always add to it. But for pure and simple, there you go. So as I said, this one is a 5 by 5. This is a 5.5 by 5.5, but either one works great, and I do think they're really kind of fun. So if you have any questions, please, let us know. All of the products that I'm showing you here are at Legacy Paper Arts, and we hope to see you soon. Thanks so much for stopping in. Bye.